Imagine this. You're on a quiet street at dawn. The air is still, the city asleep. Suddenly, boom! A thunderous roar echoes between the buildings. Heads turn, windows rattle, and from the shadows, a low, menacing silhouette emerges. That's not just any car. That's the 2025 BMW M8 Gran Coupe Competition. A machine so unapologetically aggressive that some call it BMW's most dangerous temptation. A luxury grand tourer built with the heart of a track weapon. But here's the twist. For all its fire-breathing performance, there's one flaw, one surprisingly simple flaw that could leave you second-guessing this six-figure icon. Don't worry, we'll get to that. And before we dive in, make sure you subscribe, because here, we don't just talk specs. We peel back the layers, reveal the untold stories, and give you the truth car makers don't want you to hear. Trust me, you'll want to stick around. Now, let's step into the light. The 2025 BMW M8 Gran Coupe Competition isn't just a car, it's a statement. 4 doors stretched over coupe-like proportions. From the front, the kidney grills are sharper, darker, and more sinister than ever, flanked by laser headlights that slice through the night like precision weapons. The hood? Long, sculpted, muscular, reminding you that beneath it lies something ready to strike. From the side, the car's length becomes obvious. At nearly 200 inches, the M8 Gran Coupe sits low and wide, with a roofline that flows elegantly into the fastback rear. The frameless doors? Pure theater. The competition package adds blacked-out trim, carbon fiber accents, and forged wheels that look like they were pulled straight from a Le Mans pit lane. And the rear, the rear. Quad exhausts sit menacingly below a subtle carbon spoiler. The LED taillights are sleek, stretched, and unmistakably BMW. Park it anywhere, and this car doesn't just take space, it owns. But the real story begins when you open the door. Inside, the 2025 BMW M8 Gran Coupe Competition is a paradox. A cockpit built for war, disguised as a luxury lounge. You're greeted by Merino leather seats, sculpted, bolstered, and stitched with M tricolor accents. Carbon fiber trim runs across the dashboard, interrupted by a 12.3-inch curved display that melts into a digital driver's cluster. The steering wheel? Thick, Alcantara wrapped, with those iconic red M1 and M2 buttons that let you switch between civilized commuter and track assassin instantly. Ambient lighting spills across the cabin in customizable hues, turning night drives into immersive experiences. The Bowers & Wilkins Diamond Surround sound system? Let's just say it could make Beethoven jealous. And here's the kicker. Despite its ferocious performance, this is still a 4-door. Rear passengers get ample legroom, heated seats, and their own climate controls. It's a car that can terrorize a racetrack in the morning and chauffeur your family to dinner in the evening. All right, let's break down the numbers, but in a way that actually means something. Under the hood is a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, pumping out a staggering 617 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. Translation? This car doesn't accelerate, it detonates forward. Officially, it hits 60 miles per hour in just 3.0 seconds. In the real world? With launch control and sticky tires, some testers shave that down to the high 2s. That's supercar territory. Out of the box, you're capped at 155 miles per hour. But check the end driver's package, and suddenly you're looking at 190 miles per hour, if you've got the guts and the asphalt to prove it. BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system is the secret sauce. Most of the time, it feels rear-biased and playful. But when you need traction, rain, snow, or track corners, it digs in with surgical precision. And yes, you can send it into pure rear-wheel drive for those smoky drifts. Let's be real, it's not built for sipping fuel. You'll see around 15 mpg city, 22 highway. But if you're buying this car, efficiency probably isn't top of your list. At nearly 200 inches long and 76 inches wide, it's a big car. But the adaptive suspension and rear-wheel steering make it feel more agile than physics should allow. Cargo space? 15 cubic feet, enough for golf clubs, weekend bags, or, let's be honest, cases of imported champagne. Advanced driver assist comes standard. Lane keep assist, blind spot detection, adaptive cruise, and automatic emergency braking. BMW knows that when you're piloting 617 horsepower, an extra set of digital eyes doesn't hurt. 4 years or 50,000 miles. Not the longest in the industry, but BMW's service network is among the best. For all its strengths, the power, the design, the luxury, the 2025 BMW M8 Gran Coupe Competition suffers from one glaring weakness: weight. At over 4,400 pounds, this is no lightweight sports car. Yes, the all-wheel drive and clever suspension hide it well, but physics never lies. On tight, technical roads, you feel the heft. It's fast. It's capable, but not as nimble as, say, a Porsche Panamera Turbo. And for purists, that's a deal breaker. A Grand Tour that's stunningly quick, but not razor sharp. Speaking of the Panamera, let's talk competition. The Porsche Panamera Turbo S is the M8's natural rival. Porsche offers slightly sharper handling, a bit less drama, and a lot more precision. BMW, on the other hand, brings theater, aggression, and a far more emotional driving experience. Price-wise, the BMW undercuts Porsche, starting around $140,000 compared to Porsche's $180,000 plus. So if you're after value in the super sedan world, BMW's got the edge. Looking ahead, the luxury performance market is shifting. Hybrid and electric Grand Tourers are creeping in. Think Lucid Air Sapphire or even future electrified M cars. But for now, the M8 Gran Coupe Competition represents something of a last hurrah. A gasoline-powered beast unafraid of its appetite. In 3 to 5 years, cars like this might be collector's items. So, here we are. The 2025 BMW M8 Gran Coupe Competition, a rolling contradiction. It's beautiful and brutal, luxurious and savage, agile yet heavy. Is it perfect? No. But is it unforgettable? Absolutely. Now the question is, would you take the raw emotion of the BMW M8 or the clinical precision of the Porsche Panamera? Drop your thoughts in the comments.